So it looks like another movie that the critics absolutely positively dislike. I mean, maybe kind of. Well, anyway, guys, the Mario movie, one of my most anticipated movies. Like this is in my top 3 most anticipated movies of this year. I have been looking so forward to this movie. I have been a Mario fan since the beginning, guys. I am an 80s baby. I grew up with Mario. I grew up with Jumpman and Donkey Kong. Like this was something that I've been looking forward to. And of course, the critics do not like it, guys. 54% right now over on Rotten Tomatoes, but it does have an audience score now because the movie did get released to the public yesterday, and it's sitting at 98% with 50 plus reviews from the audience. Now, if 54% of the critics, that means that 5 out of 10 people, so it's split right down the middle. 5 people like it, 5 people hate it. How do I feel about it? I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. And this is what I've been telling people from the beginning, right? When I was talking about Black Adam getting bad reviews and Shazam getting bad reviews, right? If you are looking forward to the movie, go see the movie. Don't allow critics' opinion to reflect or discourage you from going to see a movie. It is just something there to kind of test the water, right? There's been plenty of movies that I agree with the critics, and there's been plenty of movies that I disagree with the critics. I also realize that Mario and some movies aren't made for everybody. Like I pretty much know what I'm gonna get when I go see Mario, right? I'm not expecting to see Shakespeare in Love or anything like that, or Avatar, The Way of the Water, or anything like that. I'm expecting to see a 90-minute to 2-hour cartoon that is very similar to something I grew up with, the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, right? If we could take those little segments from the Mario Brothers Super Show and turn it into a full-on movie, then I'm fine. I don't care if there's we don't need a very complex story. Mario's in the Mushroom Kingdom. We gotta stop Bowser. That is it. I am coming from the same generation where we kept going to the castle to save the princess just to find Toad sitting there saying your princess is in another castle. We played the shit out of that game. There was no plot, no exposition on what we were supposed to do. We just went to each freaking stage and we defeated the castle, and we kept running into multiple Toads until we did find the princess, and that was all the story that we needed. I think today we get too focused on everything being complex, everything having to be like a God of War Ragnarok or Last of Us. Sometimes we just want to go to a movie and see Mario and his friends riding around in a cart throwing green and red turtle shells, and that's our day. That's all we need. But critics can't understand this because critics, they think differently than we do. That's not to say that they're wrong. I'm not saying the critics are wrong. It's a critic's job to go to a theater and to review and break down that movie and to do it the best they can. And the fact that how they feel about that movie. But they are different than you, than me, than us, right? I don't care if the movie had a 10% on Rotten Tomatoes. That would not make me want to not go see that movie any less. It is one of my most anticipated movies. I've been looking forward to this movie for a very, very long time, and I can't wait to go see it, right? Even with Chris Pratt's like awful voice from the trailer, that didn't take away from me wanting to go see the movie. Like, I want to go see this. Like, I want to. I've been a fan from the beginning. I have played all the games. This is something that I grew up with, and I want to go see. And like I said, guys, you should take Rotten Tomatoes with a grain of salt, right? You should take it with a grain of salt. You have a lot of people on YouTube that use Rotten Tomatoes for their benefit. If a movie bombs, they're like, oh my God, look, I told you when a movie's good. Oh, I told you. They flip the narrative to fit their narrative. You know, they flip the results they have to fit whatever narrative they're going with. You know, if Captain Marvel 2 bombs, oh, see, you know, this Marvel sucks. But if Captain Marvel gets great reviews, oh my God, woke critics love it. So you can't really win. You just look at Rotten Tomatoes to kind of like test the water. What are people really thinking? But at the end of the day, if you're looking forward to something, Go see it because you're looking forward to something. I skipped Shazam because I wasn't looking forward to it. Had nothing to do with what the critics gave it, had nothing to do with any of that. At the end of the day, I didn't really like the first one. So why would I go see the second one? Black Adam got really bad reviews, but you know what? I was looking forward to the hierarchy of power to change in the DC universe forever. It didn't, but I was still excited to go see the movie, you know? So at the end of the day, we have to make up our own mind and judge things for ourselves. It's good to have channels like mine, like Danny's, like Adam's, like Anzo's, and so many others to have real opinions on things that you can go and watch and get a real assessment of what the average person thinks. Because if anybody is worth anything, they will not tell you to avoid something if you're looking forward to seeing it. They will tell you, hey, it didn't work for me, but if you're looking forward to it, go make up your own mind. Personally, I'm looking forward to Super Mario Brother movie. I hope it's very much like the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, something that I grew up with and can't wait to go see. But I want to know what you guys think. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Smash that like and subscribe button. Until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.